certain actions. And there's a change that he wants. And this change, what he wants, what he doesn't know, is that he wants freedom. He wants out of this marriage. In deep down in his heart, I feel that he wants some type of leeway, some type of freedom where he can come and go without having to say in this relationship what to do or not to do. I feel that he has to just tiptoe in most of the time in this relationship with this woman. But there's a change that is coming here that he doesn't foresee it. Is the universe of the heavens of God? Show me with the truth, show me with the light. Thank you, is the universe of the heavens of God. And I feel that you're sensing and you're wondering, well, what about if a divorce fell? Well, yes, but I feel that you have to stay focused truly if that's what you want out of this person, because you still have to find another way to keep him to the point of extremes, to keep him right in your what's the word I heard? It's in Spanish word that I heard. You know, like to keep him in your I would say in your underwear, but in Spanish is different. Okay, let me see something. I was going to say something here. Thank you, English. He's probably he's overburdened. He's overtired in reference to this marriage with this person. There, you know, you would think that they would, as long as they've been together. But then again, there's a lot of people that have been married over 30 years and yet they still don't know each other's ways and stuff, and yet they're miserable and still in the marriage, right? More than anything, it's his work, his instability to maintain the work that is keeping him in such attitude, such a negative vibe even, okay? And so therefore they argue a lot with their spouse due to money more than anything. Due to, it's almost like she can do whatever she wants because, let's say, for example, he quits a job or he gets laid off. And so therefore she's more in charge of him and the money and the whole environment of the marriage. Okay? And so that he finds himself in such a negative energy that he just hates everything and everyone, the whole world, most of the time. He's not happy in this marriage. He feels like he has to be in it because either the kids or just because he feels tied to that marriage. And sometimes he wants to free himself off of that. And I feel that when he's with you, that's the escape that he has. That's the freedom that he has. Okay? And then the lack of work, it's also what's pissing him off the most. Okay? And he will be out of work. If he just started working, it's going to be cut off again. And so then he's feeling, I feel like he goes in within himself. You know, he confides in you, but he also confides, there's someone else that he trusts also, that he tells these things to, okay? And I feel that there is someone that if he hasn't told anything to, he will tell them about you. He's going to confess to someone about you, okay? What we see here for his future is another person in his life. Not the spouse that he has. Yeah, he doesn't. He's there for the children. He loves his children. I don't blame him. But he's not happy in the marriage. Okay? And he feels more comfortable with you sometimes. Okay? Why is that? Because as a water sign, you you give him that attention and that notion that you are paying attention and listening to all his cautions and problems. Okay. This man hardly sleeps. This man is going through such negativity, enlightenment in his life that is causing him to move forward. And because he's not moving forward, he's going to have a standstill of where he's going to be in such a negative energy and vibe. Nightmares. Probably he's even sensing things, seeing things. Illusions and whatnot is what I feel that is coming from him in a short time. Keep up what you're doing, because I feel that this person eventually feels like, could it be possible that I'm thinking of this woman more than anything? And why is it that I'm thinking of this woman more than usual when all I go there for is to feel free and to have intimacy? So why is it that I'm thinking about her when I'm at home, when I'm with my spouse, when I'm trying to fuck my wife, and then here I am when I'm drunk, I'm thinking about doing her instead of going home and fuck my wife. So excuse the language for whoever doesn't like it, but this is how I sensed him in that moment at this time. So basically, when that other woman is you, okay? That other woman, what I sense from him is that other woman. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's not happy. You have more ability to perceive something with this person than anybody else at this time. But keep in mind that he will be meeting someone else. And when he meets that other person, depending how you play your cards, you will either succeed or that other person will have the success with this person. Use the inverse of the head of gosh. Show me what my thinking right here. Let's see. Okay. He wants the relationship that he has. Whatever he has with you, he wants it. He wants to continue. He wants to still be there. Okay. He doesn't want you to go away or him go away at all. But he does wants and needs some type of change in his marriage to make it survival or to just change something about the marriage. What he does wants is to proceed some type of stability in his work environment, because he's tired of being laid off, because he will be laid off again. And so he's tired. He wants something new, something different, a new pace of everything, basically. He gets to that point, but then he feels that he can't free from that, okay, or have that. So I feel that he has the right to have those things and want those things, but for some reason he feels lack of, that he can't follow those dreams or that he can't do something. So maybe when he inspires to do something, someone is shadowing those dreams. Maybe he wants to inspire them to have a business, and for some reason he doesn't have the funds and whatnot. If he asks you for income, I would suggest do not give him any. If he asks you to support him in some kind of way in reference to physical form, meaning money, don't give him any, because he is your lover. And if you give him money or loan him money, it's not going to be returned to you. And if you give him or loan him money, it goes the same way. It's going to put a division between you and him, because eventually he's going to feel pressured, and you are going to want to, when you see him well off doing something, you're going to wonder and ask yourself, why is he not paying me back? Why is he not giving the money? It is because he feels he doesn't have the right to do so, because you are his lover, and so he will consider that as a gift. So therefore, I would suggest to not give him any type of monetary help, okay? Yes, but overall, he's still here in the relationship. I will see something in a minute, okay? Let me see here. Now, consider the ritual that we talked about in reference to that item. Okay, whatever item you feel best that he can wear most of the time or have with him most of the time. That would be a beautiful ritual for him, because I feel that this is going to overload these feelings and emotions toward you. You know, we already have this person to the point where he's taken off in the middle of the nights and whatnot, rushing to see you. So the rituals do work. Remember that. And they work in magnificent way. And you have to continue to put that effort emotionally, spiritually, and mentally and physically in order to succeed. So I would suggest that ritual that we talked about not too long ago, before you decide to proceed in any type of hate or divorce bill between him and the spouse. I feel that do that first so you can engage on the other one. Okay? Because he will be a lot closer to you. Already he's feeling in that sense, but we need to push. We need to push. Okay? Sometimes, especially the way he feels, it's really what they need, that drive, that push to make him realize that he doesn't have to be in such misery in a relationship, that he doesn't feel free, you know. And so therefore what you are providing for him will be the source of his energy to move forward, okay, with you. Yes, absolutely. He's going to have some type of disappointment in his relationship, and maybe it's in number of ways, in him himself feeling such disappointment, and also within the relationship and marriage. Yeah, he likes the fact that you give him such ego, such boast and things like that. There's going to be a betrayal in between him and the marriage, in their relationship, and it will be found out. Either he will get caught doing what he's doing, and or the wife will catch him, or he'll catch something surprisingly about the wife. Okay, yes. So again, he's trying to balance out the relationship at home, the marriage, but then also you, but then also himself. And we also feel that there is another female. And when I say we, is because the spirits are telling me this. His side of the energies are connecting as we speak. He's tired. He wants something steady and stable in reference to his job. He's going to talk to you. He's going to talk to you. Maybe you can hook him up at work. Maybe you can help him find a better position that is more stable of some kind. Okay? Yes. He hates being out of work, out of money, having to go in and out. I feel that money is more than anything what he's suffering from right now. Okay. Well, you know, what happens is that they get themselves in such extravagance, buy this and buy that, and then you cannot afford it. Even if they work 24/7, even if two people, you cannot afford it because you're trying to be something that you're not, is what I hear from him. Okay, and maybe that's the argument that they're having in their marriage, because that's how I heard it. Yes, he wants a stable work environment, a steady work environment. Okay, I feel that if he continues to be laid off, he's gonna go elsewhere. In 2020, he's gonna start looking for something that is more permanent. Okay, let's see. What is better than what is better to see in this universe of the heavens? You see, men sometimes feel, and it goes both ways, but men sometimes feel that they can do all what they want in home, in the relationship, cheat, you name it. But when their spouse do it, It's a no-no. It's devastating and whatnot. And this is a cycle that will happen to him. And then he's going to have to debate to himself, forgive and forget, or go off on his own eventually. Holding and waiting. Trying to succeed, not seeing things clearly. There's something that is hidden in his path here. Okay. I feel that he thinks that you are able to be the source to help him out here. His spouse must have a lot of earth sign in her chart. She is going to cheat on him eventually. This person is going to be a divorced man in the near future. I feel that we see it all through the readings and we see it still here. Okay? It is what it is. It could be sooner than expected or so. Most likely you will venture out on that also in the near future to do that ritual. Because it's going to take energies to break this person's in the way that you want to succeed. Advice from my client, angels, and the universe, of the heavens. Thank you. What's going to say here? So he finds himself trying to work, put his best effort in this relationships. Okay? Finds himself confused sometimes, maintaining the peace, and then at the same moment that he feels he's complete, he feels like he's drowning. What does he have? This person has, what does he have? What is he suffering from? He's suffering from something. And maybe he's asking himself, why am I suffering from this if I don't know where it's coming from? He's suffering from something here. Yes. So he's going to fall for someone else. Okay? Still trying to maintain this relationship, but he's going to fall for someone else. There's going to be conflict here with another person. It shows another male that he's going to have an argument with. Probably even physical fights here. He's going to be with you. We already see it. He's going to be with you. He's going to be with a wife. And he's going to be most likely someone else. He's going to meet someone else. We see him here. There's an earth sign female. If that's not the spouse, that's someone else that is coming into his picture. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, female. Okay. That's not now. I feel that that's later. Through his work environment. She's going to meet someone else, cheat on him behind his back. He's going to feel confused. He's going to feel, how did I not see it coming? How did this happen behind or in front of me? He's going to contemplate on whether or not he should leave the house. Okay. For the moment, if he leaves the house, anything that happens right now in their marriage, if he leaves the house for the moment, he'll return eventually. Yes. Because she's going to put those kids in place. Those kids will be the excuse for her to bring him back and for him to return. He still sees there you. He still sees himself being there with you, okay? Okay, let's see here. His feelings and emotions changes. One day he's happy, one day he's not. And then he sees himself like, okay, I'm ready to go. Let me just move on, get my ass out of here, and so far, you know. He's going to have such an argument and dispute with someone else because either he sees something out of nowhere, he suspects something, or maybe he sees her phone, maybe he goes out on lunch hour, surprise the woman and whatever, and he sees her with someone else. Now, be cautious because that could even be you. No, he's not gonna like it if he finds you sleeping with someone, okay? No. Maybe then he'll start seeing things different between you and him. But he's not gonna like seeing you with anybody else either, okay? So, again, if you decide to play the field, play it outside your home. Okay, that will be my suggestion. And he most likely will eventually find what he's doing be done to him. For sure. That's a given. It is what it is. Overall, I wish you the very best. Because it is your birthday, I did a little off there for you, and again, I want to say thank you and happy birthday to you. And let's see, because it is your birthday, let me do the whole deck. Angels of the universe and the heavens, thank you. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens. Thank you. This is for now, okay? I feel that I was supposed to say for now. Something beautiful is coming into you in reference to your work. I already mentioned that. There is another person that is coming into your life, but you don't want this person. Fine. But you will still sleep with this person either way. I feel that you're having multiple people coming in. We discussed that earlier. It's still showing here. And I also feel that this relationship between you and the Aquarius is still very much so here in the now, and it will continue. There's going to come a moment of halt in the very near future, where it might even be lack of communication and including argument between you and him due to another person. And again, I feel that it's almost like a family environment here. And or be careful, so in case you decide to have someone to sleep with, do not bring him over to your house. It might be the case that you get caught by him, okay? Also, what I'm sensing here is that there's something nice coming to you here. I'm not sure if you're having car problems, so watch, due to the retrograde, take care of the wheels and everything in your car. Also, what I feel is that there's a change about your work coming in here. Give me 1 second. I don't, what did I say that? I feel that for the moment there, I got into this energy where I was literally seeing you here reading. But what I'm sensing here is that there's a change that is very positive in your work environment. Whatever it is, consider it, think about it, and then move forward. Move for the change that is coming in your work environment, okay? Maybe it's the fact that the work will take you elsewhere or a different place or different floors or whatnot, and due to the fact that you want to be closer to this person may or may not happen in that sense, okay? But I feel that it's positive change for you that is coming as of now in 2020. A steady relationship for you, I don't sense it here at the now. at least we're already at the end of the year. We're in November now, right? So I don't sense it here. Remember that there is a person that is coming in for one, but I feel that you're not going to necessarily take that relationship because it's going to be conflict within this situation. Overall, you and this person are still there. If he decides to leave somewhere else or whatever it is, he will come back to you. This person is not going anywhere. Not only because the energy is stable enough to continue to stay with you, but also because, guess what? We always bring them back. It is what it is. And when I am referring to we, for whatever reasons, my spirits, my guides are telling me to direct them in that sense. I'm acknowledging them, and I feel that this is more coming for you. We're making it aware of the fact that when we succeed, it is because it includes myself, of course, because I'm the vessel that translates those energies, but also the spirit guides. But we includes you and your spirit guides. So that is why they brought me in to say that to you. Okay. Now, happy birthday again, and I wish you the very best. As always, make the best decisions that are suited to you, and love and light. Thank you.